tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
This time it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Nebraska! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw on 3rd. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Cornhuskers Huskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to... Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster outline. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They'll give it to the back. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are real.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 times, 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Husker! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Cornhusker. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's DeMarco. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. End off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're working that left side. And he gets the first down, but, man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's DeMarco.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Klein. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pulls it in. It's DeMarco. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
This thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Fielded in the end zone, it's DeMarco. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's DeMarco. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal.
Turning it on. After the filthy move, he's got room. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by just 1 over Kent State.
With the catch, it's Bridges.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Moving out of the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Got his man. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Right on target this time. At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Scanning the field, it's DeMarco. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Inside the and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So first down will open up the final period. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You know, on a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to... Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The Cornhuskers are rolling down the field. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Fires toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wants to go up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football, so more nickel.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dickey. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Rousseau.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that.
Headed to the end zone, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Running to Green. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the Huskers will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Huskers! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they get him down. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's DeMarco. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped and just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This one's complete. Finally corralled, but not before he picked up the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing right. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to adjust the pattern. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas.